Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another live. Man, I am excited to be able to get my hands on some Cairo Bazaar. I want to be able to play that map. I want to be able to use the PP919. No, the PP19, my bad, not the 919. But I want to be able to get my hands on that. You know, I'm really excited for it. Comes out, of course, on June 9th. So just underneath a week away, about technically about 5 days away from now, since we're going live a little bit later here. So it'll be the 4th, maybe by the time some of you guys see this. So overall, coming up here pretty quickly. Very excited for it. Yeah, we're just gonna get here some Battlefield 6. We're gonna play some multiplayer. Of course, gonna get some warm up here on a little bit of Empire State. If you guys enjoy the stream, enjoy the video, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit that sub button. Let's run it up. What up, Silva? What up, Colt? What up, Rose? Welcome in, you lovely people. Hope you guys are having a great night, great day, whatever time it may be for y'all. And Colt, yeah, you definitely you definitely are on time. You are on time for this one. Nothing wrong with being a little bit behind. My schedule is sometimes a bit all over the place, so you know, it is what it is. Almost want to try out the KV9 here a little bit. Oh, I got a new variant for it. Nice little white one there. Let's just try that and see what we like. What's up, Ant? What's up, Taco Man? What's good? What's good? Oh, that's right. I got that 10-point underbarrel on this thing. Interesting. Actually, probably gonna have to change that. Hold up, did not even realize. Oh, I got penetration ammo on this thing. I got this 10-point underbarrel. Oh Lord. Okay, I need an extra 10 points. Means I don't have to take out that violet laser. All right. Let's kind of go for that. And this thing only gets the burst fire too, which is actually a little bit whack. I'm not gonna lie. Let me throw my little snap attack right there. We're gonna go right over here to C. Yo, what up, Bucky? You got the M16 Master last night, and the AK. Wait, that's not. Oh, and the AKs. That's 9 guns now. Awesome, dude. You know, Taco, I have no idea. It's kind of a bit of a bit up in the air. I mean, I don't normally run the KV9, but my dude Scat Pack, whenever he comes to the streams, he actually left a comment on one of the streams asking me to use the KV9. So I read that a bit earlier, and I was like, you know what? I haven't been using the KV9 at all. I was like, you know what? I wouldn't mind using the KV9 a little bit. So here we are. Oh, Cold, I don't blame you, dude. The mag size on this thing is like absolutely pitiful. So I do not blame you for not wanting to like spend the time to level it up. Damn. That probably should have hip fired that. Ah, Caleb, here we go again. Caleb, I didn't see it for a few streams there, brother. There's nothing is better in the chat. Yo, bro was actually moving with that LMG like that. That's kind of criminal. See if one of the teammates want to pick me up here. Thank you, appreciate it. See, I didn't mind actually using, like, the gun itself's not bad, so like it's really, it's not something I think you would dread using. You just kind of got to get used to that. Got to get used. What? How far around a corner was I? What in the desync that just, huh? That was unbelievable. I'm doing very good, William. I just had the craziest desync in a minute. You know, and I'm liking the KV9, but I'll tell you what, I'm not liking the magazine size on this son of a gun. That's for damn sure. By the way, no vertical stream tonight here on the YT. We're just using the standard. I like to test things out to see if there's like a benefit or a disadvantage to having, you know, those streams going. And I don't know if I found there was any real inherent benefit. I think I noticed that the amount of people that see the long form stream, I think, was lower, kind of by default. So I was like, you know what, and that's the one that really matters to me. So I figured, I was like, we might just kind of roll with the long form here instead, exclusively. Yo, Cross, what's good? Oh, he's actually up there. Wow. Yo, Baltazar, what's good, man? Yo, why not? Appreciate you. And I like the wide stream too. Like, I was running both at the same time, you know, but it was just to give people an option. So like the whole point of a short stream or a vertical stream is that it basically hits the shorts feed. And my shorts do marginally better than any of my long form content. So I was like, okay, let's tap into some of those people there that watch shorts. And it does do better, but I don't really know if it's anything good apart from the immediate sort of just the immediate, like, some views or whatever like that. Like, it doesn't lead, I don't think, lead to anything, you know? So CZ versus KV9 in SCW. Yeah, I would probably agree with you, to be honest with you. Why does everyone like use the 4x scope on the M16? Probably just because the look. That's probably one reason. It looks dope. I think it actually looks like a true ACOG, you know, that people like from the M16. So I can see that being a thing. By the way, guys, I didn't realize, so my my M357, I've been using it. I really hadn't looked at the attachments in a minute, and I was like, oh, I got this like whole speed loader. I got all these different things that actually be beneficial. Like, I think there's something to help with the draw time as well. So I was running a pretty bare bones setup on it, and just changed it out, like, I think last night sometime. Let's see. I think I'm probably gonna put the KV9 away. I don't know what it is about that magazine size is just not it. Like, I don't mind the KV9, but man, I'll tell you what, that the mag size on it is just, it's kind of criminal, you know. And I'm not a fan. We're gonna try the P90 here for a little bit. The SCW, I think, was unbelievably good. What is it, like season 1? You know, or when the game came out. But it hasn't really been something that I've used a lot since. It was just kind of one of those things where it's like, cool, it hits fast or hits hard. But do I really like it? Do I want to use it? Nah, no. Not really feeling like I want to. Yo, teammate, absolutely, you know, oh, he was killing it. Yeah, the recoil on the KV9 is a little bit interesting too. It's like not like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm at a disadvantage when I use it. I'd much rather just use something else. That's like one of those things where people say, oh, you can use anything in Battlefield, or everything's meta, or whatever. And it's like, I mean, true, you can use anything in Battlefield, but you are at a disadvantage using certain things. You know, objectively. And I think the KV9 would be one of those guns where it's like, you'd be kind of almost at more of a, oh, I was about to whip out a noob tube. A bit more of a disadvantage. Just because of that. Just the magazine size, recoil. I don't know. P90 really doesn't bounce a whole lot. I just have penetration rounds on it. Just forewarning. P90 is pretty much a laser beam. All right, let's see. And what did you type in chat? Wait, why are people so good with shotguns? Because I get killed with them. And then, yeah, hey, why not? I feel that. There's times where I'm like, damn, I get demolished at close range by a shotgun, but then I go to use it. And it's like, where's my reg? You know, where's my one shot? That happens to me all the time. And I did see that. I wonder if we're going to be getting absolutely plastered by them. Grant, I mean, Cairo Bazaar would probably be a great map, running around some corners and stuff in those hallways to just let it rip. So I'm actually interested to see if that is something we got to deal with. That's going to be kind of a nuisance. Usually they always put out something, right? They put out like things that are going to be good for the maps, right? So this would make sense that they put out something that's going to be good for the map. Aha. Ah, damn, he came up there and got my ass. If I'm going to use a small mag, I'd build my SG with a 20 round and have more mobility than some of the SMGs. I never would ever do that personally. I think 20 rounds is way too small of a mag. And if the gun's got it, like got 30 by default, you don't want to be going down there and equipping a 20, right? Excited for the Vityaz? I think it's just, yeah, they called the PP-19. They didn't even call it the Vityaz. Or however you pronounce that. I don't know if there's like some sort of like proper Russian way to like say that. I have no idea. Let's see. I'll just on the lightweight rounds here. I don't need a flashlight. The flashlight's actually kind of pissing me off. I was like, you know, I might get cooked here. That kind of worked for a little bit. My weapon of choice is the SGX Cord and RPK. Those are good weapons. Those are good weapons to choose. Ah, rip. Dude had the M60 right there. Lane prone. When does the update drop? It drops on June 9th. So basically about 5 days away from now. Give or take, right? I also might want to go for the heavy extended here. Then I also have a lot of points left over, so then I guess I go for maybe the 30-point blue laser. I don't know. The P90 is one of those guns where it's like, you just ain't got nothing real good for attachments. I mean, you get a lot of choices, but I think they're due for a new carbine. I'd agree. Because no one really likes that SOR. Is it bad? No. But is it, like, incredibly good? Also, no. You know, it'd be nice if they added in something that was closer to, like, let's say SG territory in terms of like usability. You want your new guns to be good, so I'm assuming the PP-19 is actually going to be like a really good SMG. If it's not, I'll be incredibly disappointed. Oh, speaking of shotguns and getting deleted by a shotgun. What you want the next season? Well, we've already seen basically what's coming map-wise in the next season. We don't know gun-wise what's coming, but I'd like it if they... All right, that's wicked. I would like it if they actually had maybe a few more guns, like maybe a couple more DLC guns per season. I think that'd be nice. Maybe some extra server locations. I would appreciate that. I don't really know what else to say because we already know all the maps and stuff. So it's like I can't say, hey, I wish we were getting X map or whatever. So we already know what it is. I want to hold out here for a sec. Is that flame shotgun rounds, whatever that was? Dude, what the hell did I get hit by? The PP-19 has been in some previous games. Yeah, it's been in like, whatchamacallit? It's been, I think it's been, was it in 2042? I personally don't remember. I didn't play 2042, so I don't really remember, but I think someone said it was. Also, here, take him some ammo, y'all, me and Gremlin's back here. I think also, well, it's been in COD. It was good in COD. So there's that. I'm, Thomas, I'm playing on PC with a controller. With a PS5 controller. Yeah, our team was up actually in a major way, and I'm seeing what they were saying. Hey, do we just give up? Oh. Rip. Oh, a honey badger would be cool. Yeah, honey badger. Kind of like, that'd be a great, like, I mean, well, technically, that, I mean, it's been in COD, right? I don't know if the honey badger in any form has been in a Battlefield title, but that'd be a cool AR, carbine, or whatever, you know, they plan on doing. There was no footstep audio right there on him. Nice. Do not. I thought I was whipping out the defibs, and I ended up shooting a noob tube because somebody kid swapped me. Ain't that some? You want the M40 AO4? Oh, you want the M40, the sniper from like COD 4? That's where I know the M40 from. Ow. So that is what I got hit by. It was a flame round shotgun. Ain't that something? Hey, what? I had to do a double take on that. I was like, huh? What do you think about COD MW4? Luke, I think it's actually going to be a very good title. I'm not usually bullish on COD titles, especially the last few years. But given what I've seen so far, and from the friends that I've had that, you know, are COD creators that have actually had hands-on with it, like legitimately played it themselves, I think it's going to be a good game. I think it'll be a good game. It's just up to IW to actually deliver and like do it right and have the game come out and not have issues. And then if the game comes out and it doesn't have, dude, fucking A. I'm getting absolutely slammed, getting blasted by M320s. But as long as that IW delivers, it's a polished product on release and it comes out and there's not issues, you can unlock stuff and level up and the anti-cheat works, I think we're in for a good year. Because if the anti-cheat works, that means, because they obviously got DMZ they're coming back out with here. The next version of DMZ, Warzone's going to be there. So, truthfully, I do think that we're, or if you're a COD fan, you're going to be in a very good spot this year. And I've been saying that I think Battlefield's going to lose some players to COD just because of like, especially to DMZ. Oh, especially to DMZ. If battle, wait, it was in Battlefield 3 as well. Wait, what was in Battlefield 3? Oh, the M40. Oh, I think yeah, okay. I forgot about that. I think yeah, it wasn't in Battlefield 3. In breakthrough infantry. Wait, in breakthrough infantry would be amazing as well. You're talking about like breakthrough only infantry? Yo, Anthony, what's good? Yes, I actually have made a couple MW4 videos already, so I will be covering it. Yeah. Good morning, Stavros. Good morning. And the MP40 would be fun. The MP40 would actually be very fun to have in game. Truthfully, I think it's that's a great gun. And infantry only would be kind of, I don't know how people would be about that. I think sometimes, you know, that'd be cool. Like there are certain maps where I'm like, hey, you know, I really wouldn't mind it being infantry only, but I think that'd be an interesting mode. Like I'd play it. I'd give it a shot. All right, what do I want to play? Let's get some like good maps in here off rip. Some I'm just gonna check mark at least 3 of the ones I actually just really want to play, and then we'll go for some of the other ones. The AUG would also be a great addition as well. You know, speaking of the MP40, you know the PPSH is actually in MW4. And Bucky, I have no idea what the Beowulf rounds are. Yo, all right, Baltazar, have a good night, man. Thank you for stopping through for a few. I know it's kind of a bit of a later stream. I appreciate you. Considering how the layout of Grand Bazaar is, I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't have breakthrough. I think it's gonna, it 110% will have breakthrough because back in the day it also had rush, and you kind of just went around the map. Like you kind of went around in like a U shape, right? So, if anything, I'm assuming that it's going to be relatively the same. Or they've altered it to a point where you're going to be able to go through a couple different areas. But I would assume it'd be probably something similar like that. Rush might be the same on there with the MCOMs. It could be pretty similar, but I think Breakthrough would have to be kind of following that similar route. I had to hop on Black Ops 7 last night because I kept getting unknown errors on Battlefield. You know, that actually happened to me. I think it was a server problem. If anything, you know, I think it was definitely a server issue. Oh, let's actually get the Talkathan going.
You regret that not going?
Sorry. Live studio, live center, and I got attack. Awesome, beautiful. All right, so we're gonna play Assault on this one. Just because it is whatchamacallit, you know, Hagenthal. So we are not going to be risking it here by not having good spawn placements. Thinking I might run the M4A1. That is a very distinct possibility. I do like me M4. And I'm considering running a... I want to call... Hold up. Let's throw that on there. What kind of magazine? I can get a 40 round magazine on this thing with this setup. That's actually kind of diabolical. But I'd rather run, I think, the buffer on here. All right. Man, I started on COD MW3 and last year's COD's been poop. The only one I enjoyed was BO6 and COD 2021. Don't remember the name. You're talking about Cold War. I'm not a fan of, well, wait, was 2021 Cold War? What was that? I honestly can't remember. That might have been Cold War. But anyways, I'm not a big fan of Black Ops 6 or BO7. Not that BO7 and multiplayer wise is really that bad of a game. Like, it's actually got a lot of content. It's just I'm not a fan of all the Omni movement stuff anymore. The concept of the game. I think Black Ops is just a shit series now. Yo, bro actually turned around and beamed my shit. I was gonna try to slide up on him. Oh, Vanguard. Wait, was it Vanguard? No, Vanguard was 2022, right? Vanguard was 2022. You're a dickhead. Yeah, servers can have some problems, that's for sure. Yeah, what up, THC? Or THCam, my bad. Maybe I should take out this 40-round mag and put on that laser. Skill-based, you know, here's the funny thing. So skill-based is one of those things where people love to complain about it, but I think it technically helps the game, which is unfortunate, as it is. I think it technically helps the game. That is incredible timing. Incredible timing. Vanguard legitimately, like, as much as people did not like Vanguard for what it was, Vanguard actually felt like a very good game. Like, the movement in Vanguard, the way the game felt, it was actually a very solid title. It's just, you know, people hated on it quite a bit, and I don't know, it had some issues, you know, this guy's actually still posted up. No, he ended up moving up and no one's taking him out here. We have a lone guy holding us hostage. I almost forgot about Vanguard. Yo, what up, Selin? What's good? I think Selin, you and Danny call me that. That's funny. Bro plays. Yo, Eric, I am playing Assault right now. I'm just trying to get somewhere. All right, actually already had a beacon down. Yeah, let me get up here. We'll sauce that down right there. Game's dead, unfortunately. You're talking about this game? Not really. Definitely could be a lot more popular, but it's nowhere close to dead. 2042 would be considered dead. That was dead as a doorknob. So I have a feeling he heard me a lot earlier than I heard him. Yeah, the guy is running that thermal on the DRS, so it's... Let's get around this side here. Just gotta hold this down. I'm not gonna try and do nothing crazy. Just gonna hold it down. Hey, quick little reminder, if any of you guys enjoy the stream, do me a favor, hit the like button. It does help me out. Ooh, that was multiple fellas over there. All right, I'm gonna see if Philly Tiger can go ahead and help me out here. Nice. After I respawn with this build, I'm actually... Oh my god, that's a lot of dudes. That's a lot of dudes. Okay, I'm gonna go put on the penetration ammo. We're not gonna use lightweight. We're gonna go throw on the penetration ammo. That'll be a little bit better. I can throw on like that, the 36 or something like that. Teammate, are you good? You posted up? Like, what are we looking down there for? Come on, let's get in here. Oh, we're back over here again. I'm just gonna lay prone here behind this bag. Oh, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Yo, thank you, Richard. Yeah, bless up. That's my favorite gun all time in video games. I don't even know if I got like a... I don't know. Okay, so I don't know if it's my favorite all time, but the absolute first gun that just came to my mind was the Modern Warfare 2, like the OG Modern Warfare 2 TAR 21. I don't know. I just have like some fond memories of using that thing back in OG MW2. Dude, I have guys legitimately like sweating their nuts off. Thanks to the server browser, most old Battlefield games are not really dead. You can still find, yeah, you can still definitely find matches on some old Battlefield titles. That's for sure. I guess I gotta take a bit of a different approach to getting over here to B or something. Like, my teammates ain't doing nothing. Like, let's just... Hey, y'all have fun with that. I'm gonna go down here and help out. Oh, all right. We need to at least get these guys off this, because... Ooh, thank you, penetration rounds. The MTAR would be a good carbine? Yeah. What's up, Blockhead? Dude, I love me that MW2 TAR 21. That thing was such a goat. Fuck, my bullets go. You know what, Richard? I didn't really use, I didn't really use it a whole lot in Battlefield 3. I think, actually, you know, I used it, but I think, you know, it might have been broken at one point, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I think they got his ass. I'm getting like very unlucky, and I gotta, in terms of like my sprint to fire on some guy. This guy is ass. What are you talking about? Talking about me? Why are you watching me then? What's up, Chris? Yeah, my team's not trying at all. I know, like, my team is all stuck down here, and they've been stuck down here this entire time. They're not doing jack shit. For once, it seems like the defending team might end up being significantly better. Dude, hop off my nuts. Damn, man. And the MSR from MW3 and the ACR and MP7 are all goated. Agree. Dude, the MW3 MP7 was like an absolute unit. I mean, you want to talk about like some OG zero recoil guns? The MW3 MP7 was unbelievable. The F2000 was not that good from what I remember. All right, I'm gonna keep Hagenthal base check marked, but I left that because my teammates weren't gonna do anything. There's like 25 tickets left. I have no problem leaving a game where it's just going to be literal bullshit happening. The Galil and AK from BO1. Almost forgot about those guns. Dude, the name a better combo than than Ghost Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro, Hacker Pro, the Silence Galil. Name a more iconic duo. Or whatever you want to classify that as. The F2000 from, like, are you talking about OG MW2 F2000? It was never good. But I think people liked it because it was just unique, right? I think it was the F2000. It's been in a couple other games. Actually, it was in MW3, like in the newer one. The F2000 in MW3 2023, I believe is when it came out. That was, the BF3 F2000. I'm not sure I used it a whole lot there. At least in COD, the newer version was good for a while. Yeah, Chopper Gunner was coming in hot. Dude, like, there was straight up gremlins running around with that Ghost Galil setup. Hey, yo, Venom Luke. Appreciate you for the $13.45 super chat. Thank you for your reply. You're a good gamer. Of course. Of course. I always reply. Yo, Kais, whatever your name is, nice try. I've seen that like a billion times. And Ricky, that is just kind of how it is. Sometimes your teammates literally don't do anything at all. So you just got to leave. Basically, you know, at that point, if you're staying in a game and your teammates aren't doing anything, it's almost like you just enjoy like suffering. That's what I want to call it. You just enjoy suffering if you're staying in a game where your teammates aren't doing anything and you want to continue to try to do something. All right, I think I'll run the SG here. No, I should still run that M4. I was gonna do some work with it, or I could run the TR7. I could potentially get away with running that TR7. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I was 22 and 12. I wasn't like, it's not like I was having a horrible game, right? But, you know, I'm not running the SOR 300 right now. Not on this map. Hell no. What games am I playing other currently than Battlefield 6? So I do play occasionally some Black Ops 7. You know, I still am a Call of Duty guy. You know, I still love, you know, some COD. What's my ping in this lobby? 30. I do be playing NCAA. I played a little NCAA football last night. I also enjoy Madden. Wow, he was waiting for me. I do enjoy a little bit of Assassin's Creed too. I think they're announcing a new one here pretty soon. Yo, player visibility update can't come soon enough because I could not see that guy. That you were playing the BR? Oh no, I don't be playing the BR. Yo, what kind of beacon placement is this, buddy? I wish I could shoot that. That is a dumbass placement. We're gonna leave teammates to kind of deal with that. An SVDM. How's BO7 these days? I haven't played it in months. It's not bad. I mean, I think Season 4 technically just launched today. They got the AN94. I think they brought the AN94 back. Yeah, Terrence, you want to help out here just a little bit? Sometimes you just got to play a little bit slower. If I can't get all the way back there, I'm just placing a beacon down here. Just so I can at least be somewhere close by. Criminal. Dude, I don't know what it is. There's something about these like small mag guns which kind of like largely pisses me off. I don't know how to describe it. It just they kind of do. Nothing gets better than a 200 millisecond. Like maybe I need to run like the mag catch or something like. Ow. A hyper burst A94 would be cool in this game. We are not having some good luck on our teammates like at all. We are not having some good luck. Like what do I do? Am I going to be forced to go run an SG build or something like that? Like am I just going to be forced to kind of sweat it out and try hard? Like I don't know. Dude, that's cracked. He was actually legitimately he was firing at me before I could even see him, essentially. All right, let's just get this down right here. Let's just now get in here. I wouldn't mind an AN-94 in this game. I think that'd actually be really cool. They got beacons down over here. Motion sensors. That's for sure. Ouch. Okay, got a bunch of dudes up here. Am I getting crazy desync? Yo, what's up, Isaac? Am I getting crazy desync or something, guys? Like, what's going on tonight? Like, that's another ridiculous corner death where I've like just died around something, and I don't get it. Yo, what's up, Smart? You know what? It might be actually kind of going a little bit garbo for me tonight based on some of the desync deaths I'm getting. I did not want to drop down right there, but I just kind of fell. What's better for you, the M6? Wait, what's better for the M16? Personally, like it full auto? I think you can run it a variety of ways. Wait, so is that's my beacon? Yeah, I think you can run it in a variety of ways and still be like fine. The desync tonight might be kind of criminal. Also, bullet rag. And the thing is, I haven't got the service that helps my bullet rag and my ping and stuff like that. well, I should say helps my ping and keep my connection consistent. So it's like, I don't know, maybe it's the servers on Battlefield are just like egregiously bad tonight. We're gonna try and immediately work our way down here. Yo, what? Blow up. Yeah, Bucky is a he's a certified thermal enjoyer. Wait, what about yeah, oh, we're using the AK-205 smart and like it just wasn't working for you. Couldn't see him. Couldn't see him. Oh, he's legitimately getting cooked immediately. That little area is so tough to get through. I'm just trying to find places where I think these guys are not going to be at or they're not looking at. And there goes my gaming PC. Dude, what's going on with this here, gentlemen? What's going on with this? What is going on tonight? Ain't that something? Yeah, don't worry. We'll get back. We'll get back in there. Dude, that's like, that has happened. Yeah, that's a game crash has happened to me. Like, I don't know how many times. Like, it's been happening a lot more recently, and I don't know why. Actually, just got off because I crashed too. Damn, dude, is everyone's game crashing? All right, hold up. What we're gonna do also, I gotta. So, okay, exit lag is still working. Whoa. So apparently, I got really good connection to these servers right now. But I don't know if that connection... No, we're not doing that. Where's my task manager? That no ping. I need to actually uninstall no ping. Yeah, I think it is definitely Battlefield 6. Battlefield's probably having some issues. I don't think the servers are congested right now. I mean, Omar, they still got the same amount of servers up as to when like the game first came out and there wasn't crashes like this. Yeah, Chris, it's like a few streams in a row. It's happened to me. I don't know. Hopefully, maybe the game crashed. Maybe that reset little something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just gonna... I don't know why it says my controller battery is low. This thing is legitimately plugged in. It can't die. He showed us the best weapon on assault. I can show you my personal favorite. So, personal favorite right now is the B36. I like it quite a bit. Probably my other go-to would be the Cord. So, here, I'll show you the build. So, this right now is like my current build that I like. 30-point suppressor, 15-point extended, 15-point angle, 30 fast, standard ammo. Standard ammo, we got the buffer, the 5-point buffer, 1x mini flex, and the violet laser. This is like a very, like, it's pretty easy to control, but aggro setup for the B-36. You know, I think it's very nice. You had a personal best of 65. Hell yeah, John. Dude, love to see that. That's awesome. All right, maybe Hagenthal base is cursed for bad lobbies. So we're just going to take off Hagenthal for now, and we're going to run it. Best gun for mid-range, probably your B-36, maybe your Cord, your DRS. The DRS is unbelievable. Oh my God. Bro's mic volume is cranked up to like 300% because I was hearing the AC, I was hearing his computer, whatever's going on. The M277 is a mid-range monster. It is actually very good. The only downside is that it's probably a little bit harder to control for most people. Yeah, abiding. It's like, the thing is, this is like back-to-back guys with like wicked mics. See, I don't really get crashes much. It just, for whatever reason, it's like we're getting them like last like few days. All right. That M277, I've used that actually on this specific map and I had a good time with it. I almost kind of want to run the M433. Actually, I had a good time with that yesterday. Give me a suggestion in chat. What do y'all want me to use? Yeah, you guys have a suggestion on a gun? Yo, what up, Garcia? Okay, I'm seeing SOR, SR9, RPKM, new LMG. Yo, can y'all not recommend me nothing good? M47. Okay, you know what? Hold up. We'll take an M417. I'll take an M417. That doesn't sound that bad. Let's actually throw on. I'll throw on even like the 1.75. And I'll use the 20 round fast. All right, we're gonna go for it. Always love watching the streams, John. I love having you here. What the hell happened there? I'd be checking the scoreboard just to see my ping every game because I am using one of those services that keeps my ping low or tries to keep it as low as possible. Just kind of trialing them out. All right, we might actually end up taking this. Ouch. How the match is going so far? John, they've been actually kind of like kind of awful. I've been having like wicked desync tonight. I don't know what's been going on, but the desync has been awful. It's like I've died. These have been some of my most egregious corner deaths I've had in a minute. Like around corner wall deaths I've had in a long time, actually. Yeah, I could use the penetration ammo. That's actually a good point. Because I have the points left over. Let's see. Maybe we'll go for this. Take what you need. I do probably need to start running penetration rounds on just probably most things. Let's see if someone over here is going to be medic and be able to pick me up. Thank you. Liking the new RPK. What's up, Jocelyn? And I like it. I just think I wish it hit a little harder. I guess that's my only personal gripe with it, is that I wish it hit a little bit harder. Best weapon for me is going to be the B-36, for sure. Just trying out different builds. I don't really have anything perfected on the M417, so forgive me if I switch stuff around here.
You're fine, just a little banged up. Holy shit, that was close.
God, no. And he can see me, too, from there. Favorite Battlefield game is Bad Company 2. By far. Battlefield Bad Company 2. That is the ultimate Battlefield game in my eyes. Or... maybe... trying to figure out, do I like this gun the way it is, or do I want like a... well, maybe I'll run that we'll run that vert grip on there and see what I like. Go for the 25 round mag. We're just gonna try out a few things. We got the next sector, but we're just gonna try out a few things because for whatever reason, something's not hitting the way it should. Maybe it's just me. Maybe my shot ain't on tonight. I don't know. You never played Bad Company? Battlefield 1's your favorite? Ooh, you missed out a little bit. Bad Company was elite. Both of them. Oh, he came in there and got me. What chat do you... you know what, Kevin? I'm going to stop reading your comments. I'm just kidding. Yeah, this setup is definitely working better. Definitely working a little bit better with that vert grip.
Take what you need.
Wait, what? I bought Bad Company for the campaign a little while back. I had the Bad Company 2 limited edition. Yeah, you definitely need to play those campaigns. Also, dude, okay, listen, so Bad Company 2 has just got it's got everything. It's got a great campaign. The multiplayer is incredible. Also, listen, I'm a sucker for a really good score. What I mean by that is obviously the music, the soundtrack that's in the game. In Bad Company 2, I love that good. I love an orchestral soundtrack. I love the way they do that. Just a personal oh, rush on Port Valdez was, yeah, it was epic. Me being the only guy on here. Lovely grenade. Yo, Daz, appreciate you, man. I like the desert combat mod. It was cool at the time. What are we talking about? I have a loadout for that M4. This is, I do, but I'm kind of refining it, so it's not like it's set in stone. I'm just testing shit out. Trying to figure out what was working for me. And still not quite sure this is working. Because I do want to be able to move more, and I think I'm losing a little bit more ADS accuracy. I need to get a laser on there, probably. I need to get that violet on it. So it's not like I can change that. If we go down here, take off the fast, maybe I go take off the buffer, and then I can throw on the violet. I think that'd be a good way to try it out. Ow. I am, Cole. I am very excited for the new maps coming. Or the new map. I'm a huge fan of Grand Bazaar. Love Grand Bazaar from Battlefield 3. It was elite. My question is, why are there so many dudes still allowed to be sitting up on that hill? Sorry, I ain't got the time for that to get you full. All right, we're gonna move up. Okay. So far, so good in here. Okay, if he can see me, I'm not messing with that at all. Oh, he can see me right there. Damn, I didn't think about that. I got new upgrades for weapon and won't let me equip them. That's, what do you not have the gun unlocked or something? Like, do you only have like a variant unlocked? That'd be the only way I could see that happening there. Yo, what up, Noah? I appreciate you, man. And no money. I liked Hardline. I thought it was fun. I thought Hardline was a very unserious Battlefield game. And I think that's probably why a lot of people didn't like it, because they're like, I want my nitty-gritty, you know, military. Oh, that's why I died too. Colt, this actually comes from the Battle Pass. I don't really be buying bundles, to be honest with you. So like everything that I get, basically skin-wise, is just all Battle Pass related. Get back up. I'm giving you a chance. Oh, all right. All right, that I think seems to be a much better M417 build. I'd be confident giving y'all that. Do you hate shotgun players? No, I don't hate shotgun players. I kind of hate dying to them though, low key. Let us see the build. I will show you the build. Do not worry. Yeah, it's called the one I got is what I ended up going that game. 37 and 10. So that's not bad. Yeah, the concept of Hardline really wasn't bad. I thought it was actually pretty solid. So, you know, it didn't bother me at all. But I know a lot of people take sometimes their Battlefield very, very seriously. And that was like the end of the world for them. Yeah, as long as they keep the battle pass basically the same, I probably won't end up having to pay for them. Also, EA for season 3 actually just gave me the pass. So I was like, cool. I was like, that's awesome. I didn't have to pay for anything. I just logged on and it was already there. I guess they invited me to a couple things. They just got my account, you know. So they didn't tell us. I just logged on to the game and was like, hey, I kind of already got that pass. All right, we're gonna try and get ourselves a Siege of Cairo game, and then we'll start looking for some other maps. Yeah, dying to shotguns or snipers is annoying. Dying to basically a one-shot gun is annoying. That's what it is. I still have to play the campaign for this game. I've yet to play it. People, I asked my chat here and I was like, hey guys, like, is campaign actually worth playing? And people are like, no. So I think I want to play it for myself just to kind of see if it's like actually got something that if it's something I'd, you know, want to enjoy or if I could enjoy it, but. Dying to reg gun from sniper distance is worse. Sometimes, you know, that used to happen a lot with, like, you know, the KTS and stuff like that. I used to get absolutely smoked by that thing. So I normally do use the angled. I normally do. I normally do use the angled grip. But for whatever reason, I just felt like the vertical ended up working out a little bit better on that gun in particular. Normally speaking, I do go for an angled on a lot of my builds just because I don't want to lose that ADS accuracy. And I like it when I can... I like being able to move faster. Like you lose ADS speed when you use the vert grip versus not. Played 2/3 of the campaign. I've paid worse or played worse. Yeah, go play Black Ops 7's campaign. That'll be the worst campaign you probably ever touch. All right. What about the M16? If you're talking about, do you not play defense? No, defense is super boring. Super, super boring. If I want to play something, I'm gonna play attack. You know, I just think attack is infinitely more entertaining for me. I like to push and be aggressive, and I can't do that on defense. Might run the NVO this game. Kinda feeling a little more NVO-y. Like, see, this has got a vert grip on it, which I'm not even sure what I'd like to run a vert grip on. I could run a full angled on here and be good, you know? Do a slim angle. What's up, Pip? Do a slim angled for it. That's what I got on right now. Hey, Pip, I'm not sure if you played it all today, but dude, I've died to some of the most wicked desync so far, and it has been like unbelievable. Change violet for a bigger mag now? Wait, why would I get rid of the violet for a bigger mag? No, I could do a bigger mag, then I could throw in a buffer, but... Do I lose ADS accuracy? No, I don't. We'll try this out here. If I don't like it, I'm blaming Pip. I only play defense on base, and Cairo every other map is just a nightmare. Yeah. I mean, I'll play it occasionally, but I just think defense is super boring. Check for YouTube CEO? I'd take that job, actually. Oh, the Beacon God was on earlier. Oh, I had some... Dude, I've had rats and desync. It is unbelievable. Oh. I guess I'll hop in here and help out real quick.
Grab what you can.
Oh, I know. We gotta love the grimy corners. We got a bit of a circle jerk going on in the street out there. Cash Patel Gaming. If you don't need a bigger Mac, you go for the HIF laser. I've been running the blue laser on mine. Yeah, so you got some interesting builds. Like your builds, I feel like work a lot better for you than they work for me. Like some of those like long suppressor builds, stuff like that. It just doesn't work for me. Oh, Grassley. I mean, I don't know about that.
Take what you can carry.
I lost that to an SVDM close range. Pip, I think you are kind of a bit of a close combat freak. I think mouse and keyboard also, like, since you're a really good mouse and keyboard player, there's things you can do that, like, on controller that I just don't think work or translate as well. All right. 13? Where did my nade go? All right, I'm hiding behind the shrubbery. I should be safe. I missed. Well, there's this beacon way over yonder. You know what? We'll still spawn on this. The fuck? All right, we're gonna go for it. YOLO. Dude, I wasn't hearing those footsteps. Oh, there goes my beacon. Cairo Bazaar, we need Cairo Bazaar. Hey, take him out if that's someone right there, please. Thank you. That's something I don't understand too in this game, that you can't put a beacon down if there's a rug. If there's a rug on the floor, say goodbye to your beacon placement. Oh my god. Someone give me some ammo, please, and tanks. What filter of the color? I don't know. I don't really got any. I don't got any real filters on. Oh, you know what? I need to sit here for a sec. There you go. There's my beacon. The f. I died as I was looking over at chat. You know what I find interesting? My playstyle has drastically changed as I got older. Back in the day, I liked landing long-range shots and sniping, but I just find it not for me anymore. Yeah, I guess it's just your taste in gaming, you know? Did they get cooked? I hope they did. There's no way they're still back here. How did they survive all that? That was wicked. I think my playstyle has probably changed to a degree over the years. I'm still pretty, like, a pretty aggro player. I definitely play a lot smarter now than I ever used to. You know, for all FPS games. Oh. Hey, yo, Ryan, thank you for this super chat, my guy, $3.60. Can confirm watching you in live does not disappoint. Keep fighting the egregious lag/hit reg. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate you being here, and thank you for the dono. Super kind of you. Yo, what's up, Paul? What do you do, my guy? Oh, he can get through there. Well, damn, I think that's some new tech. I didn't know you could do that. No, ignore him for a sec. Well, there was someone here. That's my fault for running around out there like that. Can't say I've got more aggro. I've always been pretty aggressive. I mean, that makes sense. If you just don't, let's say, for instance, like sniping as much. I feel like some people that like use snipers a lot, they get kind of burnt out of the play style of sniping and they end up moving over to other stuff. I could have knifed him. Oh, way over there. Come to say hi. I gotta go to the fellow dentist soon. I'm afraid to say I might be an LMG enjoyer now. You know what? I think LMGs have definitely grown on me a little bit. LMGs have definitely grown on me. I do find myself liking them probably a little bit more than I used to, or I have the last little bit. Got him. You're actually gonna stop reading my comments? Kevin, I think you missed that one. I said that as a joke like 15 minutes ago, if not more.
Fuck! Need a medic! I got you!
Yeah, it's like they were debating on who's gonna res me. Who's the person I just manhandled repeatedly on the east side? Oh, we traded. Cool.
Target down! I'm fucking hit! Hey, you send your
Yo, Platinum, appreciate you. LMR isn't bad if you're using it right. I've managed some decently high kill games with it. Certainly didn't treat me as bad as the GRT recently. If you're talking about the oh, he's got actually, this guy's got the beacon placement spot. If you're talking about the GRT like DMR, I hate that thing. Awful. I'm cooked. Bad spot, bad spot. Yeah, the GRT is a pea shooter at best. That's, I mean, I'll agree with you on that one. Let's see. I'm gonna keep my beacon because he's seemingly got his spot on lock over here. I did see that guy. Ooh, the SVK. Yeah, the bloom is pretty gross for a DMR. Yeah, I would agree.
Stay with me! Hey, let's move! The enemy have secured objective Alpha. We're tracking an enemy tank west of your location.
Red Snapper, please. Thank you very much.
Stay with me! Come on!
Wait, none of those shots regged? Dude, what's going on with this game tonight, bro? No, Buck, yeah, I didn't join the DICE Discord call. I didn't really care to hear what they were, you know, some of the stuff they were talking about. I think the violet laser just works better on this gun. I think this gun just works better with the violet laser than without. Truthfully, I think it does. Dude, what is lighting up my email? All right, let's actually go search for some other maps. Yo, Kings, I'm just running solo, man. Yes, and Mark, I was running the NVO. All right, let's, we'll type in Blackwells. We'll put in a contaminated, Liberation, Manhattan, Mirac, and we'll take off Siege since we already played that. I will, you know, I'm just for the hell of it, I'll include Operation Firestorm just because I actually don't play that hardly. Defense, we're backing out of this here real quick. What setup are we running today? Dougie, I'm trying a few different things out actually today. Trying out a few different things. Oh, I don't got any more monster left. That's right. I was drinking an old one that I didn't finish. So I had a little bit left. Yo, Mark, appreciate the rose, man. Aw, Liam, there ain't no way we're trying to scam people. All right, Stavros, thank you for stopping through. Thank you for hanging out with me. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Your vids are good pointers. Well, thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. I'm glad I can help you out. I'm glad I can glad I can give some good tips and stuff like that. I had a nice little like educational live com I wanted to clip up and put on TikTok, but they've been so like anti like anything that's not super highly edited. It's just like if I want to get back into the creator rewards program to be able to earn from TikTok, it's like I can't be doing any of that. It was a great clip, but I just think they don't like it. So the Bloodline blueprint, I think that's what I was using. It might be, I think it was like a pre-order variant. All right, we're gonna try the good old swamp faction to see if that does anything. Length of the clip content, sacred. No, it's just basically, so TikTok is like super, I want to call it like picky about what they want. Like I got legitimately disqualified from earning money off of my content on TikTok because they think that it wasn't like high enough quality. The format of using my face cam and gameplay and showing clips even after an intro or editing or anything else like that just didn't work for him. Yeah, Ryan, and I do my best to create like actual good content and show clips, but I do have to switch stuff up depending, looks like, on the platform. Otherwise, well, you know, short form wise for TikTok, I'm not earning anything. So all those videos up, it's like I'm getting hundreds of thousands of views and like, you know, in a week, and it's like I'm not making anything from it, which is the frustrating part for sure. I'm going to run support here. And let's see what I feel like running. I might run the M16 actually. What do we do? What do we do? By the way, quick little reminder, if you guys enjoy the stream, enjoy the video, wherever you happen to be, do me a favor, hit the like button. It does help me out in a major way. Yeah, and you know, they just, it's their system. It's what their system says. And that's what they live and die by. It's their system. Whatever their AI says goes, basically. So I tried actually. So I had someone that actually hacked into my account. What's up, Jesse? I had someone that actually even hacked into my account, like a little while back. Like it was around the time when Battlefield came out, and they ended up changing the payout email for my TikTok. And so they ended up snagging, like, and I didn't know that they did that because there's no noti for that. So I got everything back, switched everything. No idea they switched out the payout email. Then my best month ever on TikTok, basically the guy, whoever hacked into it, got the payment for it. And I tried to follow up with it a little while later because they ended up getting 2 months worth of payments from my account. And because I was just talking to them about the creator rewards program, TikTok assumed I was talking to them about just being qualified for creator rewards. And so their AI system was just telling me, even though I was talking about basically fraud, you know, and someone stealing money from me, they're like, no, you don't qualify for creator rewards. It's like their whole system's fucking garbage. Like it's just automated bullshit. So have fun getting any help from support on basically anything. I think a lot of support systems for platforms are awful. YouTube has been pretty egregious recently. Yo, what up, Swifty? I know people complain about their AI. Oh, what's going on with my live stream tab? Oh, I'm stuck. Yeah, but I actually just got stunned. What is going on with my reload? Come on. Yeah, you only got red sec. Should I buy the actual game? I'd say so. I think this game's fun. If you enjoy red sec, you're gonna most likely enjoy multiplayer. So from a creator POV, TikTok's more beneficial than YouTube monetary wise? Oh, not by any stretch of the imagination. So if you're doing short form only, potentially. If you're doing short form only, then potentially it can be. But because let's say like, so there is the potential for your content on TikTok to get a good RPM. Like, you know, let's say, I want to call, let's say $1 1,000 views.
You're leaving the AO. Return to combat.
But if you're doing long form content, long form pays significantly more.
Take what you need.
So long form, for instance, let's say a good Battlefield video, or, you know, let's say you have a good watch time, which is a very indicative of a good RPM, you know. You can earn, let's say let's say $7 to $15 per 1,000 views. Granted, is it harder to get views on long form? Yes. But it's also monetarily way better, you know, generally speaking. What about Instagram? Instagram, you don't earn shit. It's like the only short form platform where you earn literally nothing. It's just, you're just posting there for free. That's why I'll never make anything specifically for Instagram. So yeah, it's like, it's hit or miss. Like obviously TikTok's like, and the other thing is, Ryan, is so people that are really good at TikTok, so you end up going to their YouTube channels, you know, they get views on TikTok, but then they don't know how to make long form. knowing how to make long form content and knowing how to make short form content are two totally different things. Holding someone's attention span for 30 seconds versus 10 minutes, very, very different animal. So it's definitely an acquired skill. Also, like with short form, the only thing there is scrolling. With long form, you're battling the thumbnail, the title. You got a lot more things. So barrier to entry is a little bit, you know, harder to get momentum, but when you do get it, it's a lot more rewarding. Being born into wealth is better. Well, I mean, who doesn't want to? It's like, I mean, everyone wants a good spawn point, right? But that's never going to happen for people on YouTube. You know, or just making content. You're not just born into, you know, you're not born into the algorithm. You gotta earn it. So that's something I battle with continuously. Is trying to get better views. Well, if you're talking about IG, then yeah, that's just kind of their leeching. And my my Facebook page actually recently just got hit with it's not recommendable. If you're asking if I know anything about why, absolutely not. It just is. It's just not recommendable right now. So no recommendations for your boy. Only people that follow me see my content. It's unbelievable, dude. What's my favorite type? Long form, stream, or short? So my favorite's long form. I love stream. If you're talking about like for creating, I love long form, like videos, and then streams, and then shorts would be the last. Shorts are cool because they got the potential, but they're not really as fun to create. I'd much rather create a long piece of content and have people enjoy it that way. That to me is more satisfying. It's also more of what I consume, like in terms of like I enjoy watching long vids, so I'd like mine to do better. But being good at all three is advantageous, so I work hard to be good at all three.
On your feet! Let's move!
Yo, why can't I just like... Dude, some of the shit where I can't go prone and can't fire pisses me off. Is your weapon currently full auto or 3-shot? This is on this is like on burst mode. You can just basically spam fire it enough to the point where it's damn near full auto. Oh my god, someone's actually sniping. No, we got the sector. We'll take that. We got the sector, so I'm happy about that. I almost want to say this might be better with like a vert grip. Just for pure recoil purposes. Yeah, for spammable recoil purposes. What are some good tips you think are important in Battlefield 6? I think obviously having the right build, the right settings are super important. And then one thing that would be is super important is obviously paying attention to your mini-map, seeing where the people are firing from, the red dots, where your teammates are at. And the other thing would be centering. Centering meaning that you are always having your crosshairs where you think enemies are going to be coming from. Like you're looking. That is super important. Oh, hey, you know what? If Chuck Jr., whenever that happens, takes over the YouTube channel, you know, I'd want him to actually, at that point, I'd want him just to start fresh, start brand new, do your own thing. I'd help him out, give him the wisdom, the guidance, you know, if I'm still doing it at that point, which, who knows? But I'd have him start fresh. I just get my body shot. Oh, Blitz, yeah. I gotta... Those games were fantastic for viewership. Warzone stuff like that, it was unbelievable. And like even Cold War and MW 2019 multiplayer vids, like it was all phenomenal. So I'm really looking forward to MW4 just to be able to hop in and get in back into some of that. Because those games were very, very good. My son wants to make music for people's intros on YouTube. Wanted me to ask you. I said I don't use. Said you don't use an intro. Yeah, I think if I used an intro, I'd at least 100% give a listen to what he's making. But I don't use an intro. I think an intro is kind of a waste of time. Kind of waste of real estate on the video. Some people use them, some people don't. I'm just one of those people that doesn't prefer to use them. I know other Battlefield creators have an intro, and I just don't. Yeah, the M16 with the vert grip is definitely way, way more spammable for burst. I've overstayed my welcome there. Truthfully, this might actually be the move on running it in burst for pure, like... Damn. I like that you don't have an intro straight to business. Yeah, that's kind of the name of the game. It's just like I want to start delivering the value of the video pretty quickly and not waste people's time with like, hey, like, subscribe, do all this. Here's my intro, all this type of stuff. Wow. Nothing wrong with people that, you know, do that. That just might be their thing, but I think it's relatively speaking unoptimized for content. Like, you just should deliver the content and then the people will come. You lose a lot of people when you start just begging for likes and having an intro and all this stuff.
You're fine. Just a little banged up.
I'm a bit of for as much of a YouTube analytics nerd as I am, or an analytics nerd, my videos don't perform the way I'd like them to. I'm trying to figure out how to get them to do better. I want them to do significantly better. No, I don't mind playing slightly more defensive. Damn, that is cooked. You're so beautiful, my handsome boy. What up, gamer tag? What up, what up? Thank you, cutie. Yo, Fade, appreciate you. This is the M16. Yep. This is the M16. What can we do to help your videos other than liking? So Ryan, what largely matters, the absolute most, is clicking on the video and then watching it. Like, that is the two most important signals, is you clicking on it in the first place and then watching it a good portion of the way through. You don't got to watch it all the way through, obviously. Like, you know, if you're bored, you're bored, right? You don't want to watch it, you don't want to watch it. But watching it longer, it helps me out in a major way. That's the positive signals right there. Let's get up here real quick. Well, thank you, Ryan. I really do appreciate that, and whoever watched the videos in general. And Bucky's doing the absolute most for me by putting me in a playlist. Like, that is absolutely wicked. I know, I think nothing that I put out will ever not hit his homepage at that point. Like, something is always gonna hit his feet expeditiously fast. Yeah, and you know, I 110% agree with you. It is largely about demand. It's like you see people, for instance, like let's say, you know, everyone knows like Jack Frags, right? His channel does very good. He gets probably 200,000 plus views a video. And you might think, oh, maybe that's the interest of Battlefield. It's like, no, that's not the interest of Battlefield. That's the interest of people that have hung out with him for a substantial period of time, and that really like his content and just him. Because I've followed Jack for, dude, I've followed him before I made videos. So this is like 2012. You know, I think he's been around for a long time. I think on my old account, like my old YouTube account where I didn't even have a channel, I'm subbed to him. And so he's been consistently putting out that style of content for years, and people just like him for it. So like, that's not even the interest of the game. It's just people that are interested in him. So sometimes looking at him as a gauge, like, oh, there's a lot of people interested in that. I could, you know, gain some of those people to come watch me. It's almost like not even realistic. But MW4 will bring in a large amount of demand. Even, for instance, when I did a couple trailer videos and stuff like that, there was actual, like, search presence, results, impressions being had because, like, it's a new game. Yeah, hey, Lynette, Bucky 100% always got my back. He's an absolute real one for that. All right, we're gonna take off Mirak Valley here. Let me just make sure my thing's on invite only for now. Oh, by the way, for you guys that want to see that build here, I'll show you the build. This is a very fun build to use on the M16. So 25-point suppressor, 10-point heavy extended, the 25 vertical, 30 fast, standard ammo, the 5-point buffer, the ROM 1.7, and then the violet laser. I think I'm gonna keep rocking with this here a little bit. What up, Chili? I do like that quite a bit. Thank you guys, by the way, so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate that. Stream's doing pretty good. Over 100 people in here, at least on the YouTube side of things. Chili and Anthony, thank you guys for following. Oh, and we got attack on some Liberation Peak, which I will gladly take. I might even actually run the M16 again. I don't know. I was like kind of vibing with that. Yo, Cubs, what's good? You haven't seen me since 2022? Where have I been hidden? Why has the algorithm been doing me dirty like that? I'm glad you're back. I know I'm not posting COD. I'm playing Battlefield, but... You know, I've had a few more people actually say that, like, I haven't seen you in years. And it's like, where am I getting hidden? Why am I not hitting your For You page? There we go. You stop playing COD? I mean, that's fair. That's fair. What up, L3? Tyler always coming with the premium gas. I don't think he ever misses a stream. Or if he does, I mean, I don't think Tyler misses a stream, nor does he miss out on giving me a compliment. Hey, Tyler's like the quintessential hype man. Everyone needs a guy like Tyler. Hella blurry? It shouldn't be blurry. Maybe it's just, I think it's just your internet. Oh, he had a CZ. I need a COD Ghost too? Hell no. Good to see you again, Chuck. I haven't seen you in years. Dude, that's... Hey, listen, if it's people that are saying they haven't seen me in years, it's either that or I'm getting told I look like Peter Yan. One of the two. You just got off your having fun with the MP5? Well, you know, Maple, the MP5 is kind of a unit. I'm not going to BS with you on that. So I can see why you're having fun with it. I love the MP5. Yeah, this is definitely the move on running this thing. How much do you consider the weapon proficiency on each class? Basically nothing. I use whatever I want on whatever class. Minus LMGs, I don't really run them on Assault. But the DRS would be the exception to that because it's largely an AR in my book. So that's basically it. Like I'm using snipers on Recon. Like maybe I'll use a DMR sometimes on like support. But I don't really consider the proficiency that much. Cole, this is a very good map. I actually really do enjoy Liberation Peak. Yeah, Maple. Footsteps are 110% better in this update. Amen to that. Footsteps were frustratingly bad for a long time. X3, actually, funny enough, I just showed it. I'll show you here after the game. Okay, well, behind me, and then I saw the guy to the left. I even showed Lynette some of your meta builds for COD. They're like 5 years old now. Yeah, that's a Bucky. That's from that's like from a damn near different lifetime. Some of them bids. I look so much different. It depends on which ones you showed her. If they're from like Warzone, if they're from like Warzone 3 or Warzone like, well, basically Warzone 3 to like Warzone 2. Anytime I had a tattoo sleeve, I was a lot more yoked than I am now. And then before that, I was just younger, obviously. You just fall through the map and get blinded by lights in red sec. You fall through the map on red sec? That's a thing? Dude, there hasn't been any good falling through the map glitches in a while. Did I remember there used to be a great fall through the map glitch on there's a Battlefield 3 beta. Shit was hilarious.
Take what you need.
Come on, medpack, slide on down here. Thanks. Full auto M16, good. It is. I like the full auto M16 a lot. I'm just using it in burst right now because I think it's better suited for this map. Yeah, that's a nice little action sequence right there. Oh, that's some Weenie Hut Jr. activity. First, they can't wait for the new Silent Hill. I've never played a Silent Hill. Missed me with that. Don't worry, I got you, bro.
All right, rub some dirt on it.
Yeah, Heem, this is definitely a bit of a laser. We love our M16.
Hey, stock up.
Ain't gotta be too aggro with this, just gotta get them. Alright, you have fun over there. I'm not doing that. Yeah, the vert grip might be the way to getting those insta kills. Yeah, I think Battlefield. Yeah, I agree with that. I think the Battlefield would be in a very good spot with that footstep body, or with the footstep body of the way it is, and the visibility change coming. That's gonna make it a very appealing game for people to play, especially if you liked, you know, Battlefield 3 and Grand Bazaar and stuff like that. Man, who is this gremlin shooting at me? Yo, that guy's lagging.
Take what you need.
All right, follow on Insta and TikTok. How to make an account. Your short clip content still absolutely slaps. Thank you. Hey, you were an absolute goat, Ryan. Thank you very much.
You're fine. Just a little banged up.
No, this guy is going through it on the defending team. All right, I need some serious ammo. I didn't realize that I basically got nothing. Sorry, teammate. Could have got you a little sooner. I'm gonna see if I can get up top here real quick. Oh, hey, what's up, dude? Knowing me, if I went for that that takedown, it would have bitten me in the ass, so I decided just to shoot him. Is the 3 times still worth it? On the DRS? Yeah, I'd say it's still worth it. It's definitely still good. I just don't personally care for it. Yeah. Hey, listen, Ryan, there can be a couple goats, you know what I'm saying? Jaden, this gun is 100% max. Yep, this is, I mean, I'm using the Unstoppable Force variant. You know, you only get that by being level 50. Here, take him up. Goodbye, Mortarman. Ouch. Probably got 40 kills. I don't know. I think I probably got a lot. Yeah, med pouch bounced and said, nah, I'm good. Dude, those med pouches always be doing that. Always. Always, always, always. I went 61-5. I think that was a pretty damn good game, gentlemen. Pretty damn good game. Need the gun? Don't worry, Jaden, I got you. I'm gonna back out of this. Yes, Battlefield 6 does have mortars, and no, that was this is the M16A4. I'll show you guys right now. So this is the M16A4, of course, the DLC gun for Season 3. You get that in the Battle Pass. It's free, though, for any guys that, you know, have not got it. The build, I'm using the same one as I was last game. For you guys that, well, some of y'all haven't been here, but 25-point suppressor, using the 10-point heavy extended, 25-point invert grip, 30-round fast mag, standard ammo. I got the buffer on there, which reduces the visual impacts of recoil, visual recoil essentially. The ROM 1.75x, which you can switch out for something else if you really want to, and then the violet laser. So you guys can definitely try this out. This is a very fun build to be able to run. But ladies and gents, that right there is actually going to be it for me tonight on the stream. I'm actually going to head on out here so that way I can go ahead and get some recording done, get some editing and everything like that. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. If you guys want to find your way back to the stream, do me a favor, hit the like button. Also hit the follow if you're brand new, you know what I'm saying? Like, that does help me out. I'm live every single day. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, start to your day, afternoon, evening, morning. I know there's people from everywhere. And I shall see you guys all next time. Peace out, everybody. Love y'all. You guys the best.